Hi guys, and welcome back to SierraLynnStyles. Today I'm going to be doing a video on space buns and showing you guys a few different looks that you can do with your hair. Now I understand not everyone has the same hair type, but it will still give you a general idea of some fun things that you can try. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and thank you for joining me today. I have a few different styles to show you, and all you're really gonna need is some hair ties and some bobby pins. As far as your hair goes, I personally like to have my hair curled prior. You don't have to, but it just helps with texture. It helps when you bring some pieces around your face. They just have like a nice little wave to them. But yeah, let's hop right into it. I'm gonna start out with some lower buns today that sit down on here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is part my hair. Typically you would part it in the center, but the way my cowlick is, it just looks crazy if I part it in the center. So I'm gonna part it just a little bit off to the side, which is basically my normal part. So anyway, I'm just gonna take a few pieces out. I also have had a ton of baby hairs growing around my face lately, and so it's been making it a little difficult for me with some styles, because I have a bunch of short hairs, as you see. Okay. But honestly, a lot of people struggle with baby hairs, so, you know, we all are battling the same things. Oh my gosh, I'm just having such a hard time with this piece. Okay, that took a second. You really don't have to be too precise with these. Sometimes I honestly think they look better when you don't put too much effort into making them look really smoothed out and perfect. So we're gonna gather the hair down here, not like at the lowest point because you don't want it like brushing against your shoulder all day, but a little bit above that. And you're gonna take the hair tie, wrap it around once, twist, and then instead of pulling it all the way through, I go about halfway down. I don't know if you guys can see this. And then twist again. And then I just take this hair over and just kind of grab it all and twist like halfway down the middle. Now it's gonna look kind of crazy at first because this is where the bobby pins come in. But then you just take and you kind of lift up and pin. And this is really going to be your judgment on how big you want it to be, how messy you want it to be, how much hair you have. Obviously, if you have shorter hair, you know, there's going to be less to kind of pin together. And if you have shorter hair, a great way to kind of add volume is just kind of take these pieces and kind of pull on them. Just kind of playing around with it a little bit. I'm going to secure it a little better like that. So I don't know if you can see that, but we got one in, and I left little pieces down. That's definitely my preference. I don't like all my hair pulled away from my face, but you can certainly have these down and straight. You can certainly pull them back, you know, and just have them like that. See, I look a little funny. All right, so we got one in, and now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna take a couple pieces out. Hopefully this side will work with me a little better. Oh, look at that, so much easier. Sometimes I always feel like there's like one easy side to the hair and one hard side to the hair. I don't know how that always happens. So again, pulling it back and just a little bit off the neck. You're gonna start with the ponytail, twist like you're going in to secure the ponytail again, but we're only going to go halfway down. You're gonna twist, kind of grab all this hair here, grab it and just do kind of like a halfway pull through thing. And we're going to pull out. And then this is where our bobby pins come in. You know, sometimes it goes smoothly, sometimes it does not, and you might need a little bit more pins. And if you get really frustrated with a bun, I've noticed that it's much easier to kind of take it out and start over than it is to like put 10,000 bobby pins in it. Again, just pinning it. All right, this one's looking a little funny right now. I'm gonna keep going at it, and then if it doesn't come together, then we'll go from there. I really like to take the pins, and if you see any like big pieces hanging out, you just take the bobby pin, scoop the big piece, and tuck it. That's not too bad. And then I just kind of compare them. This one is lower right now than this one. So I'm just gonna kind of pull on it a bit. Okay, it's coming together. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna put one more over here because I feel like it's looking a little long. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna insert a picture of these looks because I feel like my hair is so dark, it might show up a little bit better for you guys in a photo, but this is the first look. Okay, I got that all taken out of my hair, and now I'm going to be showing you the higher buns. And for this style, I'm going to be showing you kind of the same way I just did it with the lower buns, but I'm also going to show you another way to do buns, just so I'm not showing you the same type of bun every single time. Okay. Balding a little bit right there, it's fine, happens to everyone. Okay, so we're just gonna start up top here, and same thing as last time, pulling it halfway through, wrapping around, tucking that end in, and using the other half. And then same sort of thing, you're just going to use bobby pins and place them where you want them. I'm gonna show you one bun this way, and then I'm actually gonna take it out and show you the other way that I like to do my buns, because this is basically kind of showing you the same thing I was just doing, and I don't want to bore you guys too much, so. And how messy you like it is really up to you. You can really go crazy, make it super messy. You can have little pieces hanging out, like little ends hanging out. Okay. So that's like a decent sized bun. You can always make them smaller. Let me try to show you. So I'm gonna save you some time and just let my hair down real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm like obsessed with dyed ginger ale. This kind though. Anyway, so I have my hair up in 2 ponytails, and they are gonna be going into buns, obviously. This is the other way. That's a fun way of doing it. So you're gonna need 2 scrunchies. So basically what you're gonna do is, this is gonna be a little tricky to show you guys, but I'm gonna try my best. And this might be a harder look to do on very short hair. Definitely possible with like medium to long hair. But with shorter hair, I would stick to like the buns like before. Okay, so you're gonna take, and as you see, my hair is like not the thickest, you know, so it is long, but it's not very thick. So you're gonna put the scrunchie around the hair and go towards the end. And this is the same way. If you look up how to do like a sock bun tutorial, it's very similar. So if you need some more insight on how to do this, reference those. And then I'm just gonna wrap the ends around it a couple times just to get it on there. See that? Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna start twisting the scrunchie like inside of itself, if that makes sense. So you're just basically twisting it, and your hair is going to start wrapping around it. And as you do this, you can pull your hair around the scrunchie more, so it's not all just on one side. But so you're just twisting. If you get little ends sticking out, you can either let them stick out and have a little bit more of a messy look, or you can just tuck them and kind of push them through the hole in the back as you are twisting the scrunchie up. And then what you do from here is grab some handy dandy bobby pins, and I'm just going to take some spots and pin them in so it's not like sitting up off your head. Like, you don't want it to be like this mass that's not connected to your head. So just taking a few pins, and I'm not a huge fan of this like loop that's happening up there. So I'm just gonna take the bobby pin and grab the loop hairs and just tuck them in a bit more here. Okay. apart a bit. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to put the scrunchie around, pull it almost towards the end, wrap those ends around the scrunchie. As you see, my scrunchies do not match at all, but that's okay because you shouldn't be able to see them in the hair. And then you're going to start rolling the scrunchie back. As you roll that back, the hair is going to go around it. Any little ends you can just tuck on in. And there you have it. You got like a nice little lay bun happening. I don't necessarily like to leave it like that because I think that looks a little crazy. But come in with your bobby pins and fasten that bad boy down. And this one actually came out a lot neater. So we're just going to have to mess it up a little bit. This one actually takes more bobby pins too. So sometimes I feel like it's easier to just do the other way I showed you with the lower buns. But depending on your hair type, you might find this to really work for you. So we're here for everyone. Okay. And there, oh, I don't like that. Hang on. And obviously in the mirror, I'll have to check to see how the back looks because, you know, could be looking all crazy for all I know. But for the sake of the video, I'll give you a little close-up. Okay, super cute. I like this one. You can definitely get more volume with this one. So if you have like medium fine hair and want some more volume in it, obviously having the scrunchie in there is going to give you more volume. So there's that look. So that's the last look for having everything up in the back. I'm now going to show you having two little buns on top and some hair down below. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, and for the last look, we're going to do kind of like a half up, half down look with two little space buns up top. For this one, I am going to part my hair closer to the middle because I don't have enough hair to do it if I don't. And you'll kind of see why I typically don't part my hair in the middle because my cowlick makes it so I have like crazy volume on this side. Like it never looks right. But for this, because I'm going to be holding it down with a hair tie, it won't necessarily matter. All right, so we're going to take about, so like the arch of your eyebrow, if you go up from there and just kind of make a triangle. So what I mean by a triangle is you have, it's thicker up here and then it comes to a point back there. All right, and we're going to make a little bun. So we're going to wrap it around once like a regular hair tie. And then when you go back in, we're going to go halfway, twist, kind of bunch this up, go halfway, twist. It's basically the same method as the first one, but in a smaller space and you wrap it around more. So then, I don't know if you can see that, I have like a few different loops happening. I'm going to take all them, and the last time I go around the bun, I'm going to go around all that just to secure it a little bit better. All right, so that's what we're working with right now. It looks pretty silly, but I swear it's going to come together. It actually almost looks like a little bow. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that'd be a cute look, doing like a little bow up there. Maybe I'll do a video about that too. So I'm just going to kind of fluff this up a little bit, which is, this is what you're going to do if your hair's a little shorter, if it's a little finer. The more you fluff it up, the more volume and texture you're going to get. Okay. So I'm going to come in with a few bobby pins. I'm going to try to come up close. I feel like you guys can't see anything. I hope when I watch this video back, you guys can just like magically see what I'm doing and this isn't all just for nothing, but we'll see. Okay, taking the loops and we'll do one there. Okay, so now it's looking like a little flat like in this area, so then I'm just going to come through and pull it apart again. This really just is a game of like pulling apart and pinning until you like it. Okay. Okay, that should do it. All right, can you guys see that? So again, arch the eyebrow, we're gonna go up and in a triangle again, going to a point towards the back. So you're gonna make a pony, twist, gonna go halfway down, twist, ooh, go ahead, hang on. Wow, it's a real struggle right now. Okay, pony, twist, halfway down, twist, gather all the hair together, go halfway down, twist, and then for the last part, you're gonna gather it all together and just go around the whole thing so that way it's secure. And now we look like this. Then I'm gonna start pulling it apart. It's just distracting sometimes when I'm YouTubing because I like want to talk to you guys, but I'm doing my hair and I'll literally get talking and just not even be paying attention to what I'm doing. I actually am a cosmetologist and I also have done that while doing people's hair. Like I'll be talking to them and obviously this doesn't happen a lot, but every once in a while. So I'd be like talking to my client and, you know, they get like a hair color done and we're talking and they're supposed to get a haircut and a blowout and I'm talking so much with them that I just start blow drying their hair and I haven't even like cut it and we'll be like 2 minutes in and they don't even realize either. And then we're both like, okay, well, gotta cut your hair. Sorry about that. But yeah, I definitely get a little distracted when I'm talking. Okay, and just pull and a little separate there. And then I like to fluff the bottom up a little bit. If you have thick, long hair, oh my gosh. All right, that worked overly well. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little tease in there with my brush and just get me a little bit or a lot of it, Sierra, because that was a lot. Okay. Do a little bit more right here. All right, and there she is. All right, guys, that is all for today. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys play around with it at home. If you do, let me know down below. Also, if you have any other ideas of different styling videos you'd like me to make, please let me know. If you've made it this far in my video, please like and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. I love you all. Bye.